This is starting to shape up quite nicely. Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back to the Cave Factory. And yes, like I said at the end of the previous episode, I did extend the tunnel, no, the room, whatever we call it. And I did add the walkways, and I think that the walkways are a much better idea. And by the way, if I act weirdly in the first few minutes of this, is because I lowered my mouse sensitivity because it makes for better videos. But I'm not used to this mouse sensitivity because I noticed when I was editing my previous video, I was just moving the camera way too fast, and it was a little bit disorienting at times, so I'm trying to improve that by slowing down my mouse sensitivity. Anyway, that's a small detail. But yeah, look at this. This is actually looking good. Oh, I just noticed that I have the stone there. That stone has to go away, but other than that, this is actually looking good. And I think I also said when I was building the smeltery that I don't like poking holes in the floor to put things in. Yeah, guess what I did there and what I'm regretting now. But hopefully this thing is gonna go away. So there is more space. I did extend the space on both the sides as well, like behind the pillars. I just added 3 blocks, like the same 3 blocks that the walkways here take. But oh, it's actually looking good. So the idea is, like, I will have small rooms. I have already prepared like doorways for. This is just basically planning, just trying to see what it would look like, and I think I'm liking it. Just small rooms for one machine slash farm in every room, and the same thing will happen on the higher level, unless there is something that takes multiple levels. And the thing that is taking multiple levels right now is this. I have prepared a room for the Blaze spawner. Yes, the Grand Theft Blaze spawner that we did in the previous episode in the beginning. And I just need to, well, upgrade the Blaze spawner. Hopefully, at the end of the episode today, I will have a faster power source for the elevator so we can start using the elevator properly. It is also a problem here. If you look at the stairs there, they are not great. They're in the wrong position, and besides, like, they ruin the walkway here, and it's not good. I'm thinking about just adding elevators here, and I kind of want them to be fast. Or maybe ejectors to shoot me up here. But how would I get down? Just jump down? Maybe. I'll figure something out, but yeah, I don't like these stairs. The stairs have to go away. But the aluminium scaffolding is actually looking quite good. I was a little bit skeptical at first because these kinds of like super industrial blocks, generally I don't like them, but I like this. This is looking good. I probably is wasting all the aluminium, and I will need a lot of aluminium for something important later. But for now, I'm liking the look. And in the worst case, I guess we can smelt it down, and I think the smelteries will return us the materials. But the important thing that we need to start with today is I'm gonna go away from all my infrastructure because I'm pretty sure that we will get a blaze spawning, but I have an idea. This is a spawner, and this is a redstone comparator. So if we look at the redstone comparator and see spawner modification enables redstone control, and it needs to be powered to turn on. Big brain moment. I think that will be just disabling the spawner and just making sure I have silk touch here. Yes. So place spawner, redstone control. Yay! That does actually stop the spawner. That's awesome. So this might actually be a strategy. If there are some dungeons, I saw that Twilight Forest will have spawners, I think, and I also know that I need to visit some Blood Magic dungeon, and there will be probably spawners there as well. So, carry comparators with you, and you can just disable any spawner immediately. I mean, I can mine it pretty quickly as well. I want to test something. We are seeing minute delay 200. I did it in Enigmatica, but I already forgot what the number was. So min delay 200. I will use exactly 1 sugar on it. Oink. And now min delay, yeah, reduced by 5. So I can just put it down here. Why can't I do it in my inventory? Just update the spawner before placing it down. So, when do we reach minimum? We'll reach minimum when I stop using the... Yeah, there we go. We reach minimum. So, what... Did I... I didn't... Oh. I broke my pickaxe. I didn't break my spawner. That was a moment of panic. Okay, 5. 5 ticks. 4 times per second. Now I can do... I don't know if this is all the clocks. Let's just spam the clocks and see what happens until I run out of clocks. I ran out of clocks. That was a whole stack of clocks. Wait a minute. Is this eating a lot of durability? Because why didn't my pickaxe break? Oh, this is eating over 100 durability. Ah, so that's why my pickaxe broke. All right. Max delay 160 ticks. That's way too slow. That's 8 seconds. I don't like 8 seconds. I'll just make a stack. There we go. I could not afford a stack. I ran out of gold. That was silly of me. I shouldn't have made that many clocks, but now I did. So, okay. Time warp spawner. I wonder what the minimum delay is. So we will be getting blazes between 5 and 10 ticks apart, so between 2 and 4 times per second. I don't think I need to update the other parameters, but we will update one parameter actually. This was the minimum spawn delay that we updated. Maximum spawn delay. Spawn count would be cool, but I cannot afford this because we're not growing mushrooms, so that's impossible. But from the other upgrades, I want to upgrade this. I want player range. I want this to be active pretty much whenever I'm just around here, and I want to enable this. It should be running. I actually want that upgrade on this spawner as well eventually when I figure out how to slaughter the zombies automatically. And I think there is a method. So to do that upgrade, player range upgrade, right, seems impossible. Prismarine crystals, there are no guardian farms I can build. The mod pack provides. We can just throw in lapis into water and we will get prismarine crystals. So let's try that. Disable the magnet, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Throw lapis into water and you get prismarine. Oh, that's way too easy. I actually wouldn't mind building a guardian farm, but of course, like we have no ocean monuments, so we can't do that. I guess this is a substitute. It's a little bit too easy. I would like to spend more effort doing that. I mean, this means we can crush the prismarine to get something important. Oh yeah, we can get quartz from prismarine. So I can turn lapis into quartz. Was that maximum? Yeah, I maximized this already. Oh, awesome. So, yeah, this is eating all my durability on the pickaxe. That's crazy amount of durability use. So we're gonna get 4 blazes around 3 times per second whenever I'm in my base. Now we need to place this into the farm. And I'm pretty sure I have a good idea for where to do this. We just need a tunnel here. We need 6 blocks in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Place that thing like that. Place that thing like that. And can I place the spawner there? Yes, I could. And we need a redstone link. Now it's receiving. Let's go down here. Is this running? Yes, it's running. Let's turn it off. I will put down the redstone link down here. Let's just see how this works. There we go. The blaze spawner should be on. Where are the blazes? There are no blazes. Did I do a mistake? So the idea here, right? The blazes will fall... Oh no, they're coming, they're coming. Are blazes pushed by water? They're actually damaged by water. Oh, that's awesome. And they end up on this belt here, which is moving ridiculously slowly. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is insane. And they should be ending up in here. And now if I give it lava... this is fuel. Yeah, we are smelting blazes now. Super slowly. Oh my... this is crazy. How many blazes are we getting? This is compressed blaze. Or compressed mobs are, when you kill them, they split into, I think, 9 different mobs. Or 9 of the same mob. Oh, this is madness. So, yeah, we are getting blazing bloods. Oh, it was that easy. This is going faster. I thought this would actually take like hours to fill up the tank. This is done in what? I mean, it's done in less than a minute. So if I flip this, the blazes should be coming here, and they shouldn't see me. I'm experienced enough building farms that they shouldn't see me. Of course, I make these mistakes all the time, so I don't know if I did. Yeah, no, we're getting... That was my first blaze rod. I'm wondering, oh, we're getting these things. I remember they were important for something. Oh, and we got a blaze head. There we go. I am Blaze. Oh, this might actually even be the screenshot for a thumbnail. Oh, awesome. Right, I need to clean things up a little bit, and I need to speed this up, but we might actually be able to do that soon. Oh, this is awesome. Right, so now it's cleaned up. Let's see. Can I get this out with a bucket? I can't. So let's just follow what just enough items is telling us. We need this. We need a seared faucet. And we need to put a bucket in here. And... No? I thought I was doing it right. Casting table. Yes. And buckets. And yeah, that should be... give us a bucket. That's a casting table. Oh no, do I have to build this from the new material? Oh, whatever it was called. Oh, I forgot I was wearing this head. The blaze heads are awesome. I love them. I want to wear a blaze head. No, I don't. Let's put this back. There we go. Much better. I keep forgetting. There is, I think it was called nether grout, right? And I kind of just ignored it. But if you smelt it, you get scorched brick. Does this have to be scorched? I have no idea. Like, I don't think I will have to read in the manual, but I don't think the manual was telling me that the blazing blood requires scorched. No, it says seared casting table. I can use a scorched casting table as well. Oh, I can make blaze rod out of blazing. All right, don't get distracted. I'm getting distracted. I can use blazing rod on a seared casting table. Maybe it's this thing, the drain, that is incorrect, or maybe the faucet. I have no idea. I will have to read the manual and experiment. Maybe I just built this thing wrong, and it needs to be the upgraded bricks. And not seared, but scorched. Which would actually make sense. I don't mind that, but I would have liked to know this before I built everything. It's not that much that it needs rebuilding. So no big deal. If it's that, it's not a huge deal. I am running out of ideas, because apparently this is supposed to work, but I realize that I don't have the corners on the smelter I have up there, so maybe like the corner blocks are just not part of the structure. That would make sense. So this is my last idea that I'm testing. The pipe, ignore it for now. It is for a different experiment. But for that experiment, I will actually need a copper can. So, I think that... Yay! That actually did work. So, I have a copper can of blazing blood. Now, can I get a bucket, or do I do this experiment instead? I do this experiment instead. Because here, I think I can insert a copper can. Yes. Now I can connect the fluid pipe here. Oh, this pipe should definitely not connect to that bit. So, remove this. And now set this to extract. And yes, we are fueling the blaze smelter with the blazes that we are smelting. And I'm just wondering, like, because I used 1 bucket of lava to get 9 buckets of blazing blood. Yeah, this is, like, there's a lot of this left. I wonder if this is self-sustaining. So, I have a seared fuel tank here. Yeah, we're just going to be filling it up. And how much do I have? I have so much left. I think this is gonna work. And if not, I can just power it with lava. It's not a huge deal. I don't need this because now I can fill things with this thing. So actually, I wonder one thing, because I'm thinking that this might actually not even, the drain might not even be necessary. Can I drain directly from a fuel tank? Let's see. In my mind, this should work. Yes, that works. So if I ever want buckets of the blazing blood, I can just fill them from the fuel tank, because this thing will now be fueling itself. So the drain is unnecessary. So I can remove it. Like it's safe to remove these blocks while the smelter is active, and it doesn't even lose its content. Or maybe it just did. Never mind. Not a huge deal. So yeah, now... oh, this is funny. This is a funny machine. I like it. Time to make the Apotheosis ion alloy so I can have a better hammer. Because as you remember, this is a Tinker's Bronze hammer, so it should be a huge upgrade in speed and everything. And my pickaxe, like my mattock, my mattock is actually broken, so it needs fixing. This pickaxe is almost dead. This pickaxe is almost dead. Yeah, it's definitely time to upgrade our tools. And it's working gloriously. We have 2 pickaxe heads. Come on. I actually, by the way, I didn't show you this, but I found a way to get obsidian, magma blocks, and we can wash them. By washing magma blocks, we get obsidian, and we can actually get magma cream from these are not blaze heads, but like the blazes are dropping these, so we can convert those to magma cream and convert that to magma blocks and get us obsidian. So the blaze farm right there. Why is there light there? Oh, the blazing blood is giving light inside the farm. I just realized it's not a big deal. I don't need to fix it. The farm is efficient enough. But this farm is giving us magma cream, magma blocks. It's giving us obsidian. It's giving us infinite fuel, because I think like this didn't actually use much fuel. This, like, I only put in 1 bucket into the fuel tank, and we used 400 millibuckets of that to make all this stuff, and this is a lot. So yeah, that's looks like we have a winner here. This was a very good idea, and next time I'm doing something with Tinker's Construct, I'm doing Grand Theft Blaze Spawner as soon as possible. Right, let's update the tools now. Oh, I think by upgrading from Cobalt to Hepatizon, I am actually, yeah, this is 21.5 mining speed, and this is 20.7, and I think this is because this has lightweight 2, and this has lightweight 1, but I'm still gonna do that upgrade. And the same thing with the Silky Touch. And I also found one more thing when reading all the documentation about the tools and the Tinker's Construct in general, and it is, if we take a zombie head and take our tool, as you can see, it just says abilities 1, and this is apparently free. Like, this is not a trade-off. I can just add a head, bam, and now it has upgrades 1. So I added 1 upgrade slot by just adding a head to the tool. So that's worth doing on all the tools, because I mean, I'm getting a lot of heads from the zombie spawner and I guess the blaze spawner as well. Like, this didn't take long to get, and didn't I get more than 10 heads from the blaze spawner? So yeah, this is no big deal. Like, I can waste heads on this. So I can even fit more upgrades now. Not exactly sure what I'm gonna put it on it. I guess more speed, since this doesn't really need anything else. Still has abilities, and I think I can convert the ability slot into upgrade slot, but that's something I'm not gonna do in this episode. I'm just gonna do it at some point in the future. What horrible accident happened here? Right, did you just see that? The storage interface didn't connect. What's going on? Is this thing full? No, of course not. It's not full. This one is not full. It just suddenly decided to stop working? Why? I mean, yeah, the storage interface isn't perfectly aligned, but that didn't cause any issues earlier. Let me remove this torch. I just want to stop this machine. And then I will restart it. And let's see, does it do something sensible on this round? Yeah, okay. Now it actually attaches to the storage. Oh no, so these have the issue, like... Unfortunately, the create mod has issues when it's loading and unloading, and sometimes it just forgets about its surroundings. Anyway, this is actually probably a good time to show you my progress, what I've been doing. So the first thing I did was to just move my Tinker setup down here. And I think that makes sense. I'm not using it that often. Like, you've seen me use it a lot, because I find it quite interesting to fiddle with the tools and show it on camera, but in reality, I'm actually not fiddling with this that often. And in here, well, you can see something has changed. And if we go here, I gave up. I'm having long shafts spread all over the base. So this is a furnace engine, right, with a flywheel that is creating a lot of power. This is actually like 2 windmills. 2 maximum size windmills is being provided by this. And I found this fantastic thing, Furnace Burner. It is from Create, Crafts, and Additions, and it is like a furnace, except it doesn't smelt anything. So I don't need to throw cobblestone, like I don't need a cobble generator to have a furnace engine running. And that's like, it's a good convenience, right? It's not a big deal, but it's a good convenience. But also, I am fueling it with charcoal. And the reason why I like doing it with charcoal is because it is, let's call it sustainable. Even if I AFK here for a month, unless the oak farm breaks again. But in theory, I can AFK here for a month and nothing will stop. I don't need to mine for the coal. And yeah, everything will be fine. Unfortunately, we have an issue here. And if you can see here, right, on this depot, we have charcoal, and the charcoal is not smelting because it just came in as logs here. We have connection to the storage system here, and I have an export cable, and it's exporting oak logs, and I have an adjustable crate here, because I don't need, like, I don't want a huge buffer here. There's no reason for me to have a huge buffer here, so I just have a small buffer with an adjustable crate, and that is dumping the oak logs onto this depot. Now, if items on a depot, or I think on a belt as well, and other create mod things smelt once, they don't start smelting again. And this is important for the charcoal and coal as well, because you can smelt charcoal and coal into this stuff, graphites, and I think it's for extreme reactors. The problem is I definitely don't want to create graphite here, and it is fine, right, because this is full. This adjustable crate here is full as well. So this creates like back pressure, and it stops more oak logs coming in and getting smelted. The problem is that this isn't perfect. This is one more issue that the create mod has with reloading. If I log out and log in again, this charcoals, or maybe the depot forgets that they have already been smelted once and they shouldn't be smelted again, and then smelts them again and creates graphite. So I need to actually dump the graphite in here, and for this I also need a void upgrade that will actually be throwing away everything after 32. Or maybe we can make this bigger, but like we will eventually need to start throwing these away, because otherwise, if I have graphite here, I can run out of fuel, and I really don't want to run out of fuel. And here we're just using an item pipe to pipe fuel into the furnace. And yeah, it's working fine. Everything is actually working great. I wonder, actually, can I use graphite as a fuel? I'm not gonna try. Never mind. So this is looking good. And we also have the most important machine of all the machines. And it is this thing. I can throw in seared lanterns in here. Yeah, I just had a stack. And then, turn it on. This is the blazing blood. And we're getting seared lanterns. I love these things. Look at this. Like, oh, they don't dangle, so they are not updated with, I think, whatever mod it was, supplementaries probably, that made the lanterns dangle. But I don't know. It just, like, they look better to me with the little oranger animations they have. So I'm using them everywhere to light things up. And some more upgrades here. I just have a drawer controller here with a few storage drawers for, well, you know, the blaze rods, the molten cores. I'm trying to learn how they are called, and the heads as well. And I'm doing something with the storage system. So every time I'm adding like a specialized storage like this one here, I add it, well, it has a filter, right? So this is called a filtered link cable. And it links this as an inventory, so anytime I'm storing blaze rods anywhere in the system, they get stored here because this has the lowest priority, and lowest priority goes first. So I set all these specialized inventories to -10. Just wanted to mention that. I think this is a good trick because what ends up happening, and if we look, for example, this is like my temporary storage area here. I just added a bunch of upgraded chests. By the way, diamond chests are as big as obsidian chests. The only thing that the obsidian chests have is that they can't be blown up by creepers. And I hope I'm good at lighting things up. But what's happening here, you can see, like, blaze rods get stored like this. Like, you get a random piles of junk everywhere here. And if I set the specialized storages at better priority, it should work. I'm not sure. I probably just didn't clean this up. So let's see if this will work the way I thought it did. So this one has 36 stacks of blaze rods. So if I insert things here, it now has 40 stacks of blaze rods. And yeah, and it shouldn't be storing the blaze rods anywhere else because I set this as the lowest. Well, I guess I can, yeah, I can set it lower priority, but I just defaulted to -10 for this. And yeah, and what's this switch? Ta-da! Alright. Uh-oh. What is that? I don't dare to turn it on until this is extended fully. There we go. Bam. And now we will see some automation in action. I push these blocks in so that the blazes don't see me. Boink, boink, boink. Oh, I still pick things up. Let's turn the magnet off. But yeah, this thing kills the blazes automatically. I need to get rid of them before I can show you what's going on. Actually, I can show you what's going on behind this wall. That should be fine. I lost that block. I'll show you in a second why I lost that block. But what's going on here... so down here is just a mechanism to turn on the mob grinders. I'll show you them in a minute after I get rid of all the blazes. But there is a fun trick I found. And it is that when you have a gearbox, the gearbox rotates in different directions on both sides. So this is a gearbox, right? We're getting power from a magma block, encased fan, and a gear shift here. And the gear shift is to just change the direction of rotation that this gearbox in the middle gets. And we have now the create mod pistons here, which can extend much longer than normal pistons. And then just pull these blocks in and out, and that allows the mob grinders to work. Let's turn this thing off, and let me clean these guys up, and I'll show you behind the scenes here. Right, all the blazes are dead. So I can flip this, and we remove this thing, and we put back the slabs. So now I can use this as a manual farm again, right? If I ever want to. I might actually not need to do that, because if we look here... So here, to begin with, we have this thing, which is called an absorption hopper, and it's pretty good. Like, it is specifically for mob farms. It is from the mob grinding utilities mod, and I can show you the area it works in. So it picks up everything in this area right here. And it's pretty fast, so it is usually working faster than my inventory. So I have a little bit of an issue working in this area because, well, this thing sucks up all the blocks, and I have to pick them up from it. But it also is connected to something else here. It is connected to an ender tank through a fluid pipe, and an ender tank is picking up the XP, and I have an XP shower here. So you can see I have very few levels. I didn't actually die. I just used it for massive amount of trinkets. Like, let's get one more trinket slot here. Click. Now I lost all the levels again. Luck. I can stare at Enderman without dying. More damage. Immune to nausea, mining fatigue, and slowness. Mining speed, and also looting. And I just got this. What is this? Prevents Enderman near you from teleporting. Oh, that could be interesting for farming Enderman. But I probably won't need that. And we also have these guys here. Oh, I called them mob grinder. They're called mob masher. They're also from mob grinding utilities. And I have 4 of them down here. Yeah, it's like quite obviously all 4 here. They cost an enormous amount of iron swords to make. Like, I had to fill my entire storage system with iron swords before I could make all of these, and mostly because I had to make the sharpness upgrades. So they have a sharpness upgrade, they have looting 10, I guess, I don't know. The mob masher killing mobs counts as a player kill, and I can also add one more, I think it's this upgrade, and it will also give me the mob heads, so in this case, blaze heads. I probably don't need that, so because I don't think I will need any heads, but yeah, in case I want that, and I want a lot of heads, I can add it there. Right, let's close this up. So yeah, this thing is picking up the XP for me. I need a much bigger tank for the XP. Right now I'm just using the ender tank, which can contain 256 buckets of experience. I have no idea what a bucket of experience, how much that is, how many levels or how much experience that is, but that's how this works. And I have another tank, but I think I need a much bigger one because this thing fills up really, really quickly. And of course, like before, I can switch direction of the belts, and I'll be throwing them into this thing. I might want to automate this so that I always have a full smeltery of blazing bloods, but might not be necessary, not exactly sure. I'm gonna leave it like this and turn it on into automatic mode. Wait for them to finish, but I really don't want the blazes to shoot fireballs out of here. And bam, turn it on, and it's gonna be running. Awesome. One last thing I want to show you. Not a big thing, something I'm slightly experimenting with right now. And I created a living armor. Apparently, you're not supposed to have the living armor until you have a higher tier of Blood Magic Altar and start doing some things with Demon Will. But I managed to get it, and it's speeding up my mining quite a lot. But to properly upgrade this armor and get the correct upgrades on it, I definitely need like higher altar and better Demon Will, and I'm not exactly ready to explore that because, well, in the next episode we're gonna be working a lot on the factory. We will be making auto crafters for lots of important stuff, but that will be the next time because we're done for today. The farm, I'm so amazed by this farm. This farm is absolutely amazing. And the blazing blood and smelting and it's solved so many problems for me. Thanks a lot for watching and have a blazing day. Bye.